Enter Chris Cuomo, who was getting some of that preferential treatment we found out today. The liberal CNN news anchor with a temper problem who faked his reemergence from a basement that he never quarantined in. Cuomo is about as white privilege as it gets already. His father was once governor of New York, and his last name has been opening doors for he and his pervy brother their entire lives. But today we learned Big Brother Andrew hooked Chris up with COVID tests early on in the pandemic. He gladly accepted because honestly, when it comes down to it, liberals don't really care about equity and all that BS that they spout. They care about themselves. If they can get it first, they'll take it every single time, just like anybody else would. Realists like us can actually admit this is a dog-eat-dog world. Liberals know it is too, but liberals try to fight it at every corner. They try to fight against their own interests, and they oftentimes lose that conflict. This is why you have so many stories about hypocrisy on the left. Rich big city liberals putting their kids in private schools. Rich San Francisco liberals fighting against low-income housing in their neighborhood. They want it, but they don't want to look at it. They just want to be able to say this world is equitable as long as there's no personal sacrifice for them. It doesn't work that way. As for Cuomo's career at CNN, more privilege there. After an ugly story like this, he's fully protected by the network, even after being exposed as a complete and utter hypocrite again. The CNN statement here: we generally do not get involved in the medical decisions of our employees. However, it is not surprising that in the earliest days of a once-in-a-century global pandemic, when Chris was showing symptoms and was concerned about possible spread, he turned to anyone he could for advice and assistance, as any human being would. What a crock. So never fear, Chris Cuomo will be back on tonight and every night, judging conservatives for doing the same things that he does every single day. That's all.